According to Hindu scripture, Lord Rama is the human manifestation of Vishnu. He entered the mortal realm with a specific mandate to live an ideal human life. His early years unfold with precision. As a young prince, he mastered advanced warfare and dispatched disruptive demons at the request of the sage Vishwamitra. When a neighboring king demanded a suitor string the impossibly heavy bow of Lord Shiva, Rama lifted it with one hand, snapping it in two. This physical feat won him the hand of Sita, a princess discovered born of the earth. By early adulthood, Rama held absolute political momentum. The capital city of Ayodhya was thriving, and his father, King Dasartha, prepared to crown him as the undisputed successor to the throne. But a philosophical blueprint cannot be verified in a laboratory of peace. To prove the resilience of an ideology, it must be subjected to a catastrophic disruption. That disruption arrived through royal politics. Queen Kaikeyi, Rama's stepmother, cashed in an old blood debt owed to her by the king. She forced Dasharatha to strip Rama of his crown and sentenced him to a 14-year exile. This created an immediate moral crisis. On one side, Rama had the military backing to seize power. On the other, his father's binding vow. He evaluated his options and forfeited the empire, choosing the obligations of a devoted son over his political rights. He prepared to leave the capital alone, but his wife Sita and his younger brother Lakshmana refused to stay behind. They surrendered their royal comforts to follow him into the forest. By prioritizing familial honor over political power, Rama demonstrated that the preservation of Dharma requires the total sacrifice of personal ambition. The environment changed instantly. The exiles left the structured order of Ayodhya and entered the Dandakaranya forest, a territory heavily populated by hostile entities. Violence found them quickly. When the demoness Surpanaka attacked Sita, Lakshmana disfigured her in self-defense. This localized skirmish caught the attention of Surpanaka's brother, Ravana, the king of Lanka. Ravana engineered a tactical deception. He deployed a subordinate demon disguised as a magnificent golden deer to lure Rama deep into the woods, leaving Sita isolated. This allowed Ravana to bypass the camp's protective perimeter and abduct her. Rama returned from the hunt to find an empty, violated sanctuary. The perimeter was breached, and he realized he had been completely outmaneuvered. With his kingdom, wealth, and wife stripped away, Rama faced a new necessity. He had to build a military coalition from absolute zero. Rama constructed a political network in the wilderness. He brokered a critical alliance with Sugriva, a displaced Vanara leader, offering to intervene in a local civil war in exchange for access to Sugriva's monkey army. This alliance brought Rama his most vital asset, Hanuman. Functioning as the ultimate manifestation of devotion and martial skill, Hanuman was dispatched south on a reconnaissance mission to locate Sita. His mission required extraordinary physical endurance. Hanuman leaped across the Southern Ocean, evaded aquatic predators, and successfully breached Ravana's island, finally locating Sita in the Ashok Gardens. He discreetly delivered Rama's royal ring to Sita to verify his identity. Then, before escaping, Hanuman executed a psychological strike, burning the golden city of Lanka as a show of force. Rama's mastery of leadership lay in his ability to inspire this level of absolute devotion, turning marginalized forest dwellers into a unified strike force against an established empire. A massive ocean barrier separated Rama's staging ground from the impenetrable island fortress of Lanka. To cross it, they executed a miraculous feat of engineering. Using buoyancy techniques, engineers Nala and Neela constructed the Ram Setu, a floating stone bridge to march across the sea. The ensuing conflict was grueling. The casualty rate was immense, demanding extreme solutions. At one point, when Lakshmana was struck by a fatal weapon, Hanuman flew thousands of miles to the Himalayas and uproots an entire mountain just to deliver a life-saving medicinal herb. After days of heavy attrition, Rama isolated Ravana on the battlefield. Acting on military intelligence regarding the Demon King's hidden vulnerability, Rama fired a divine arrow directly into Ravana's navel, ending his life. By removing Ravana and securing Sita, Rama restored the global balance of power, executing the harsh necessities of an ideal warrior. The 14-year exile ended. Rama and Sita returned to Ayodhya in triumph. He reclaimed his rightful throne, the city celebrated, and soon Queen Sita was pregnant. But peace spread paranoia. Rumors began circulating through the capital. Citizens quietly questioned Sita's moral purity, whispering about the months she spent held captive in the Demon King's palace. Rama was fully aware that his wife was innocent, but he was a monarch, and state authority relied entirely on the unwavering trust of the public. To prevent civil unrest and protect the perceived integrity of the crown, Rama banished his pregnant wife, sending her to Valmiki's forest ashram. This reveals a tragic cost of kingship. The demands of public duty can ruthlessly override any right to personal happiness. Deep in the forest, Sita raised Rama's twin sons, Love and Kush. Under the tutelage of sage Valmiki, the boys grew into highly disciplined warriors. Years later, Rama initiated the Ashwamedha Yajna, a ritual where a royal horse was released across the continent to assert his sovereign power. But as the imperial army escorted the horse through the forest, they were defeated by two unidentified boys. Forced to personally intervene, Rama arrived at the battlefield only to discover he was looking at his own children. He stood face to face with the family he had sacrificed to maintain his empire. The Ramayana sacrifice.